The Sky Warrior, the story of Eric Locke, Britain's forgotten hero of World War II. When people talk about World War II heroes, names like Douglas Bader or the few often come first. But one of Britain's greatest fighter aces, a man of quiet courage and deadly skill, was Flight Lieutenant Eric Locke. Eric Stanley Locke was born in Shrewsbury, England, in 1919. He was just an ordinary boy who loved flying. When the war began, he joined the Royal Air Force. No one knew then that this young man would soon become one of Britain's most legendary pilots. In 1940, the skies above Britain burned with war. The Battle of Britain had begun. The German Luftwaffe sent waves of bombers to destroy the country's defenses, and the Royal Air Force was the last line of hope. Eric Locke flew a Spitfire, the most famous British fighter plane. Sleek, fast, and beautiful, but deadly in his hands. Within just a few weeks of combat, Eric proved himself to be one of the best. He was fearless, calm, and incredibly accurate. His fellow pilots called him Son of Locke, a nickname for his short height, but his skill made him larger than life in the air. Day after day, he flew into fierce battles. In 1 week alone, he shot down 5 enemy aircraft. In less than a month, he became a flying ace, something only the best pilots ever achieved. But Eric didn't stop there. By the end of the Battle of Britain, he had destroyed 21 enemy planes, making him one of the top British aces of the entire war. Every flight was dangerous. The enemy outnumbered them, and many of his friends never came back. But Eric kept going. He said little, worked hard, and fought bravely for his country. In November 1940, he received the Distinguished Flying Cross and the Distinguished Service Order, 2 of the highest honors in the Royal Air Force. Newspapers called him a hero. Posters used his face to inspire new pilots. But Eric remained humble. He once said quietly to another pilot, "We don't fight for fame. We fight because someone has to." But even heroes are not untouchable. In August 1941, while leading his squadron on a mission over France, Eric Locke attacked a group of German planes. He destroyed one, and then, suddenly, he disappeared. His plane crashed into the fields below. No one ever found him or his aircraft. He was just 22 years old. Britain lost one of its best that day. But his courage lived on in every pilot who took to the skies after him. Eric Locke had shown that true heroism isn't about medals or glory, it's about doing your duty, even when the odds are impossible. Today, few remember his name, but among those who know the story, Eric Locke is remembered as the man who defended Britain when she stood alone. He was just 22 years old, but his courage will never die.